Welcome back to Fox 5's On the Hill Live this Sunday morning. I want to continue our conversation about veterans on this 9/11. You know, on average, 22 veterans take their own lives, according to the Defense Department of Veterans Affairs. It is a shocking and sad statistic that celebrity chef and former White House chef Andre Rush has worked hard to highlight. Literally, Chef Rush, get this, does 2,222 push-ups a day to bring awareness to high suicide rates among veterans. Chef Andre Rush, it is our pleasure to welcome you here live in studio this Sunday morning. We thank you for doing this, but I want to start with the fact of why you do this. It's amazing that you do it, but why? This is a hard thing to do.
The why is, honestly, is because I have to. You know, I was in the military for a long time, over 24 years. One of my soldiers actually committed suicide literally hours after getting on the phone with me. You know, and he was doing the Food Network, and lucky, happy guy. And I've dealt with a lot of things in my life, so I need to do something that was going to give back even more. It's a stigma that went along with it in the military and in society, and I want to try to crush that and make it a normacy, meaning that it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to have issues, but it's not okay not to get the help that's behind it. So I did the 2,222 because the 22 a day wasn't enough, and I need to get your attention.
You know, my father served in the military virtually his entire life, and there was for many years a stigma about people seeking help when they needed it. Did that change you, that death that you were familiar with, as far as how you perceived all of this, both in those around you and yourself? No,
it changed me completely. It was the same thing happened with me with the stigma. When I asked for help during 9/11, when I was there at the Pentagon, when it got hit, I didn't know what was happening. You know, I didn't know, but it was like, you'll be okay, right? Roger, I got it. And when that happened to him, he was a young guy. He was under me. So that was my responsibility. And instead of, you know, that survivor's remorse, I said, I need to do something about that. So I use him vicariously to push it out to everyone else.
And, you know, part of, I think, what helps get your message across is just when people look at you, you are clearly and so obviously physically strong. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about a strength that kind of comes from within, and being able to acknowledge the fact that, hey, maybe I am physically strong, but I also have, you know, emotions and other health needs to be addressed when that comes due.
And that's a great point. When I came out and said that I have PTSD, I have mental issues, I have things that are heating me, that didn't mean that I was broken. That just didn't mean anything of the sort. I just needed your attention. And looking at me, you think that you see this physically strong guy who can do all these different things, but inside, like each and every individual, we're going through something. You don't know what a smile holds behind it. And so I started doing that to say, everything. And when I came out, I had a plethora of hundreds of thousands to millions of people coming along to give that same reason and cause behind it. And they said, thank you.
And obviously, you're also a chef. You've got your book here, which I love the title of this book. It's Call Me Chef, Damn It, which is fantastic. But, you know, you're a White House chef as well. So this does give you a perspective that maybe a lot of people will ever have in their life. What does that allow you to kind of being able to broaden out your message? Has it helped you in being able to get this out?
No, absolutely. You can't have help without having help. And, you know, having that platform and other platforms like Here Today and so many other different ones who've helped me to spread my message. It's not a message of anything else, not intent, but giving a message of good vibes, and here's what we need to do to help each other.
Now, we don't want to spill the beans too much, but I do know that you've been working with another chef that people might know here from Fox as Gordon Ramsay, but you can't really tell us what that's about, can you?
I can't tell you about it, but it's going to be something that's going to be exciting everywhere, and it's going to have a very interesting plot to it, which is going to help a lot of people.
Well, that's what we call in the TV news business a good tease that you just delivered. So people are going to be able to look out for that. We thank you so much, not only for your service to this country, but for the service to people that you're doing right now through this effort, because it gets a lot of attention, but it's attention for a really good reason. And I think it's a good message. Before we leave on this note, we want to remind you that a national hotline is now available, 1-800-273 TALK. That, of course, is the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. There's the website at the bottom of our screen there as well, too. So obviously, Chef, it's a good place for people to call if they need help. All right, Chef Andre Rush, he is with us this morning. We thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.